Coming from a renowned fighting clan, Umar Nurmagomedov exhibits a completely different style of smashing in the cage.
Dad was always wrestle.
Southpaw stance here. Inside leg strikes coming. As the third one.
He has already burst into the bantamweight top 15 and is triumphantly following in the footsteps of his big brother, Khabib. Today we break down the career arc of the undefeated Dagestani prospect, who may soon become a rightful challenger for the UFC title.
He's going to sleep!
Umar grew up in a small village in Dagestan, and as you might expect, was involved in martial arts since childhood. At first, it was freestyle wrestling, then Thai boxing. He competed in kickboxing from an early age and moved to the region's capital, Makhachkala, at 18 years of age. That's where his MMA journey began, under the watchful eye of his uncle, Abdulmanap Nurmagomedov. In December of 2016, he made a debut in the Russian-based promotion Fight Nights and instantly displayed noteworthy Thai boxing technique that would become the most distinctive feature of his style. The opponent tried to wrestle, ate a knee, and ended up in a guillotine. Umar adjusted the grip and got the tap. Following another victory, the 21-year-old Nurmagomedov returned to Fight Nights to test himself against a grappling world champion, Alim Isabayev. Umar took the driver's seat, landing to the body and the head.
So far, Omar's coming in, landed the shot.
Isabayev dove in for the last resort takedown, but ended up on bottom. Settling in a dominant position, Nurmagomedov proceeded to close the show.
They're going to call it, I think, in a second. Body shot strike. They're not stopping it. All right, I was a little early on my call.
The comeback took place 4 months later. Umar was light on his feet, throwing signature kicks. The adversary responded to pressure with an overhand. In the second round, Nurmagomedov delivered a slicing body kick and forced top half guard. A generous meal of punches afterward, he slid the forearm under the chin and cut off the blood flow. In October of 2017, Umar crossed paths with a combat sambo world champion.
Round 1.
The pattern stayed the same. Nurmagomedov pressed forward with question mark kicks.
Whoa, great.
And heavy blasts to the gut.
Getting beat. So, this was great. Oh, great.
Despite the obvious skill gap, the opponent kept firing back nonetheless.
Oh, this is great from Nurmagomedov.
Down and
To the ground, right? Yeah, this is like...
In the final stretch, the Dagestani dragged the battle to the ground
Omar, see, I told
Oh,
and continued to unload until the horn sounded.
hold on. Oh my God, this is not the best time, man. Bravo.
In his 5th appearance under the Fight Nights banner, Umar faced BJJ black belt Shiuda Yamauchi. That evening, he brought the full bag of tricks of the trade for the first time. Laser-sharp combinations. Brutal front kicks. A lightning-fast spinning back kick. The contest gradually turned into a beating. At the end, Nurmagomedov transferred the action to the canvas, obeyed the mentor's instructions, and mauled the Brazilian until the bell.
Отдать должное, все-таки дотерпеть Нурмагомедов нанес. Ямаучи продолжает наносить удары. Нурмагомедов и все.
To start off 2018, the 22-year-old Umar struck a deal with another local league, For his promotional debut, he got a title fight opposite Fakhidin Sabirov, riding a streak of 3 finishes. The athlete from Tajikistan was a proficient takedown artist. However, when facing Nurmagomedov, that advantage turns into a weakness really quick. Intentionally abandoning the striking technique, Umar put on a wrestling masterclass. The result, a unanimous decision win. After capturing the belt, he defended it once before the promotional rebranding. Now a GFC champion, Nurmagomedov went up against Taras Kritskev with a decent record of 16-6. The counterpart charged forward with reckless abandon and was intercepted with a takedown. Shackling Taras's right hand with a Dagestani handcuff, Umar opened up with shots. Then took the back and forced the tap. Following a successful title defense, Umar accepted another challenge in the face of Brian Gonzalez. The athlete from Argentina finished all previous bouts inside the distance and was undefeated in MMA. Serving a foot to the face as an appetizer, Nurmagomedov traditionally changed levels. Having settled in a mount, he began forcible facial rearrangement. A meal of elbows later, the challenger had no choice but to turn belly down, which the champion immediately made use of. In the midst of this unstoppable run in his homeland, Umar managed to perform overseas. The prodigy's US debut took place in August of 2018 in PFL versus the unbeaten Said Yakub Kahramonov.
PFL action. No elbows at any time.
Nurmagomedov claimed the center to unveil his striking toolbox.
Oh, beautiful. Right inside, just don't wait.
Front kick. Question mark kick.
It's coming. That's the third one of the
Axe kick.
You're in round 3 with only 25 seconds.
The Dagestani was a step ahead for 3 rounds, eventually getting the nod unanimously.
Nice knee. See the Cageonomics disparity there. Kahramonov almost 100.
It's the time. Oh, there we go.
Nurmagomedov!
Umar returned to PFL the following year. Veteran Sidamar Honorio was 16 years older, but the cage is the only place where old-fashioned Highlanders do not need to show respect for the elderly.
That would be fun.
The youngster corralled the rival to the fence, dishing out juicy slaps.
Stands here.
We see Honorio.
The Brazilian attempted a rolling thunder, only making Justin Gaethje cringe as a result. Nurmagomedov was superior every single second and added another one to the win column.
Inside leg kick.
By 2021, Umar's record was 12-0. He had a regional belt and even made a splash across the ocean. Being a famous champion's cousin brought increased attention to Nurmagomedov, and yet Umar had to walk into the cage on his own and achieve universal recognition solely through hard work. Without a single misstep, the flawless phenom deserved a UFC contract. At the age of 24, Umar stepped onto the ultimate proving ground for the first time. On Fight Island, he faced Sergey Morozov, a former M1 champion riding a streak of 5 victories.
Can he recover from this? He needs a finish. It's over.
The Dagestani sensation made a couple of slightly provocative statements in the lead-up. "I'll run through Sergey Morozov in all areas, no doubt about it. I will out-wrestle, out-grapple, and out-strike him. I'm going to do it whether you like it or not."
They touch him up.
At the outset, both contestants were patient, measuring with singular attacks.
There it is, you see? And a lot of the guys from that region.
When the right moment came, Nurmagomedov launched a high kick.
His dad was always wrestle.
Morozov got wobbled, but managed to withstand the subsequent tornado of blows.
Oh, wow! Power!
chasing him down now.
Having shipped a fresh set of kicks,
You know what, though? That comes with experience on him being in this kind of pressure stare.
Umar dropped down for the hips.
Every time he was
putting all his weight on his front foot whenever he does.
Scrumptiously following Khabib's instructions,
But when he takes the back,
he advanced into a strangle position.
he's gonna get in here.
Oh, that's
There was no escape, and the adversary preferred to go out on his shield.
Oh, he's gonna sleep. He's out.
It took Umar less than 2 rounds to finish a solid opponent.
Oh, didn't he?
Yep.
A perfect debut and a $50,000 performance of the night extra paycheck. It was clear as day that a new power player had emerged in the bantamweight division. The Dagestani native came back in March of 2022 and signed on the dotted line to face Brian Kelleher. The gatekeeper, nicknamed Boom, had been on the roster for 5 years and was considered a seasoned bonus hunter.
he does, right? His cardio.
A chance to prove I can repeat my cousin's success.
The go-to question mark kick was instantly succeeded by a level change.
Look at the great timing.
Nurmagomedov pinned the American against the cage and took him off his base to transition behind the back. Surrender was only a matter of time.
He's got the neck. Keller's gonna tap.
There it is, 14-0. Umar Nurmagomedov is the real deal.
In just over 3 minutes, Umar dispatched his toughest career challenge to that point.
And still undefeated.
3 months down the line, the UFC matched him up versus 14-1 Nate Maness on a main card. The American owned a collection of regional titles and had not met his equal since moving to the Ultimate promotion.
And like his counterpart has not finished.
Nurmagomedov took the fight to the floor in the very beginning
You know what I mean? Oh, very nice.
and was constantly looking for a position to land damage.
Did that.
Back of the head. Watch the back of the head.
He's hit it. Can he swing to the horn?
Trademark kicks went flying on the feet.
Spots you've been in the first 2 rounds.
Although the athletes did not spend much time striking,
2 for 2 on takedown attempts.
the Dagestani warrior pursued the finish relentlessly. However, Nate did not break. Be that as it may, Umar showed a dominant performance. In a 3-round duel, he controlled the opponent for more than 10 minutes. And the difference in significant strikes was 74 to just 2. A top 15 spot in the rankings was fully deserved.
Ready, of course, you got a tremendous all-star team right here. We got a legend himself. Do you feel a lot of pressure walking in here?
Before was, now I'm feeling this is my motivation and I have to work. I know I'm gonna work, I'm gonna training, and one of the day I'm gonna become champion.
Umar is on a roll with 15 straight wins and is ranked 11th in the bantamweight division. The Dagestani standout has a fight coming up, and victory could see him enter the title race. Whether young Nurmagomedov gets close to his big brother's success is an open question, but right now he's got everything to contend for the UFC crown.
And was always wrestle.
Off the front foot as well.
Beautiful.
Oh, wow.
Power with the lead leg as well.
Inside spots you've been in the first 2 rounds.
Strikes coming. That's the third one. Oh, there's it.
If you enjoyed the video and want to learn more about rising UFC stars, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and vote for sport.
He's got the neck. Keller's gonna tap.
There it